NATCOM, represented by Dr. Joel Okoto, the chairperson, Physical Education and Science from Kenyatta University, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, Nairobi County Government, Nakanda, other colleagues, Olfa, Gadigia. I've been informed that in this gathering we have runners, those from schools, we have the youth, we have adults, we have senior adults. Good morning. I'm delighted, and before I continue, let me say my name is Anne Gashoya, Director Education, working in the State Department for Basic Education and in the Directorate of Primary Education. I am so delighted this morning to be part of all of us during this International Sport Day under the theme Leveling Field, Social Inclusion. Let me say from the onset that sport plays a significant role in promoting development and peace in this country, in this great country of ours called Kenya. It does this by fostering the social cohesion, addressing the societal challenges, for example, the issues of unemployment, the issues of the crimes, and even solves the issue of gender inequality in the society. Some of the benefits that we get from the sports include contribution to both individual and social development. It also promotes the values that we try to inculcate to the learners. For example, that issue of tolerance, values like respect, values like sharing, and it fosters national unity in this country and the promotion of peace for sustainable development. In addition, sports enables children and the youth to unlock their potential and they become the agents of change in the society. It also improves one's psychosocial well-being through better physical fitness like we have witnessed this morning, and it also reduces stress and anxiety, hence making it possible for our learners and the youth to contribute and also to improve their educational outcomes. Further to that, the learners are able to acquire the core competencies and the skills, for example, communication, the collaboration, creativity, preparing them for the world of work. All these are as enshrined in the competency-based education curriculum and the competence-based education and the training framework. Through the education system, the sports are integrated into school programs, and they help so much in enhancing discipline, in encouraging teamwork, and also in improving academic performance. We also use sports to teach essential life skills, skills for life. For example, problem-solving skills, leadership skills, communication, among others. In this recognition, the Ministry of Education developed the Physical Education and the Sport Policy, whose goal is to have an inclusive and equitable quality physical education and the sport for sustainable development. This policy guides implementation of sports in our institutions. In the reformed education curriculum, physical education and the sports is being taught in all the grades. And at senior school, we find that this is one of the core subjects that learners are going to undertake. I take note that Kenyatta University has indeed made major milestones towards advancing our sports. For instance, they have programs like Bachelor of Education, Physical and Health Education, Bachelor of Science, Exercise and Sport Science, Bachelor of Science, Recreation, and Sports Management. I want to call upon our youth who are joining universities to take up these courses so that as a country we are able to have a pool of trained personnel who can even teach in our educational institutions and also to further their careers. I want to conclude and say that we need to ensure we put safeguard measures even as we engage in sports. We have the standards that are put in place, and I call upon that we comply with the standards that are provided in order to ensure the safety and the well-being of children and the youth whenever the sports are taking place. It is with no doubt that promotion of sport in this country can also help contribute to the realization of the provisions stipulated in Article 10 of the Constitution. And indeed, all the other provisions in the Constitutions, we are able to achieve them through promotion of sports for peace and development. And at this point, I want to wish all of us a happy International Day of Sports and Development for Peace. Thank you.